Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. Today we are taking this matted mess of my hair into a beautiful braided style. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe and hit like if you enjoy this video, and to my returning subscribers, you know I love you guys. Without further ado, let's get into this video. So I have just washed my hair. It is damp and just sitting in these bantu knots. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what products I'll be using to braid my hair. So first up, it's my humectant rich water, which is just water and glycerin. And then I will be using a leave-in conditioner from, I believe it's Inasi. And then after that, I will go in with my trusty castor oil. Guys, if you're not using castor oil and you've got falsy hair, girl, what are you doing? Okay. All right, and then I'm gonna use some Shine and Jam for my edges. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm having to use this more often these days in a second. However, let's get started. So for those who don't know, I'm actually on an extreme moisture routine for the whole year, where I really want to master my moisturization routine, and I plan to actually nail my natural hair routine finally and share it with you guys for the first time in years. So some of the videos that I'm doing are actually experimental to see what works for me and my hair. As you can see, the hair is quite matted at the moment. I washed it in twists, and guys, you have to be super careful if you're gonna try and unravel or detangle your twists after a wash. I feel like the culprit I won't say I feel like, I know the culprit for the tangled hair right now is the shampoo I used. It was extremely drying and it was supposed to be moisturizing, so I'm pretty annoyed with how tangled and matted it left my hair. Anyway, I really, am really gently just trying to untwist the hair before I go ahead to moisturize and braid it. The hair is damp, so initially I thought I could unravel quite easily, but looking back now, I should probably have added a little bit of conditioner and oil to lubricate and soften the hair further before unraveling the twists. But guys, I just didn't expect my hair to be this matted, and yeah, the shampoo is to blame. I won't tell you which shampoo it is because I'm gonna do a specific review separate from this video about this particular shampoo, because you guys, you got to know about this. These brands, they advertise moisturizing shampoo and whatnot, but really this shampoo was pretty clarifying, to be honest. Anyway, I'm spritzing, you saw me spritz a little bit of water. I'm going to continue unraveling the hair. After that, I'll be sort of, finger detangling, adding my leave-in conditioner, and then adding my castor oil to seal the moisture in, and then I'll go ahead and braid. So that's the process you see me do throughout the video. So as you watch, I just wanted to quickly have a chat about what protective styles we sort of use to grow our hair. My hair is currently at bra strap length, and I'm sort of trying to figure out what I like the most, and generally it has been twists. It's always been twists, but I notice that twists seem to not keep my roots stretched, so my roots are pretty tangled, and shed hairs seem to have a little bit more freedom to cause tangles when I have my twists on, or when I'm wearing my hair in twists. And this problem is magnified even more after washing my hair in twists. It just becomes a little bit of a mess. It's not this cumbersome. However, the shampoo has just made it really bad in this particular instance. So I'm trying out braids, because we know braids keep moisture for longer, right? Braids keep your hair stretched for longer. Braids stretch your roots. Braids contain shed hairs a little bit more, and they last longer, in my opinion. So there's all those advantages to braids. However, a couple of things about braids that I don't necessarily like. The first one is that I don't like how they look on me. the most. I prefer how twists look on me, particularly mini twists. And braids take longer for me to install, and of course they do take longer to undo as well. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if I want to do braids as a routine or on a routine basis, or I want to stick to my twists and maybe find ways to tackle those issues that I mentioned, particularly around the roots tangling and just dealing with shed hair and all the matting that can happen with twists. But anyway, you guys let me know in the comment section, do you do twists on your hair or do you do braids, and why? How do you manage those problems that I've spoken about, specifically around using twists? Do you, I don't know, braid your hair first and then twist the length to try and keep your roots stretched? What do you do to try and tackle tangles at the base of your hair, and also to keep keep shed hairs contained, if you know what I mean? All right, I'm just going to go ahead and braid my hair, and yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Since I've finger detangled, I've moisturized it finally after like 15 minutes, guys, for one part. It's really, really time consuming, this process, but yeah, we're out here doing our best. We're out here doing our best. First braid done. I'm pretty happy with my results. My edges. Okay, so let's talk about my edges, right? As I show you the process again. So detangle, moisturize, etc., and then twist at the end. But anyway, the edges. For people that have followed me, you know that I went through quite a dramatic postpartum shedding period. However, it's exciting. My hair is actually growing back stronger, thicker, fuller, and all of that around my edges. But my edges, they're so coarse, they're so stubborn, they're so coily, kinky, guys. The castor oil and the silk scarf, they do not tame them, if you know what I mean. And my styles just look really old, even when they're fresh. As you can see with this braid that I've just done, I can't really collect the edges because they're too short, and they don't really lie down because they're so healthy. And hence why I am using the Shine and Jam gel. I have struggled when it comes to trying to find a gel that's not drying, a gel that will actually work on my edges. And I've tried botanical gels. I don't know if you can see just the products on the screen. I've got the Camille Rose. It didn't really work. I used Innocence at some stage. These are botanical gels that are supposed to be really good and hydrating for the hair, but girl, they didn't touch my edges. So my sister hooked me onto this Shine and Jam, and it kind of helps. It kind of tames the edges, but only for a short while. It's like an hour. The minute I get out of the shower, guys, the edges are undone. So I will be probably purchasing the stronger version or the stronger shine and jam. I think it's the orange one or the red one. I'll try one first and then the other, see what works, but hopefully that works as well. And I chose this gel because it actually is supposed to be a conditioning gel, so it actually doesn't dry with a cast. It just feels like you put castor oil on your hair. Honestly, it feels really, really soft and conditioned, but then you get your edges laid, which is just win-win. So yeah, that's the reason I'm using a gel on my edges, for those that were wondering. The night is upon us and I have only done half my head. The struggle is real. I'll probably do one last one and I'm gonna go to bed and see you guys the following day because girl, I gotta rest. And yeah, life continues. I don't know if you know, but this is kind of the way I've been managing my natural hair ever since becoming a new mom. It's almost always impossible for me to do my hair all at once, so I kind of have to do it in sections and, you know, stopping and starting because, you know, baby needs me more than this natural hair, let's be honest. Okay. So I'm gonna finish one more with you guys and then I'll see you guys in the morning to hopefully complete the style. All right, the lucky number last. Today is my last day of twisting my hair. It took me about, is it 2.5 days or maybe 3 days to finish the style, but yeah, it is what it is. How do you guys manage long natural hair or even short natural hair actually, and being a busy person, whether you work or you're a new mom or whatever life throws at you? How do you sort of manage your hair and continue on with your life? I need to know what hacks you guys are using. Share in the comment section below. Oh, and I ran out of my little bottle of castor oil, so I brought out the big guns just in case you're wondering. Sisters, we are done. Finally, my goodness, that took forever. The braids are in. I am not sure I like them. Actually, I am sure I do not like them. Yeah, it's I mean, I know they're good for my hair, but I don't like the look of them. I don't like how long they take me to install. My hair looks thin. The lines are very visible. Obviously, I'm not the best braider, so it's not that neat. So yeah, I doubt this will be my go-to style. I might need to find ways to make my twists work. Maybe make them smaller or braid them at the roots and then twist all the way through. But anyway, I'm just showing you my edges there and how, I guess, healthy they are, but they're not really conforming. I ended up just tucking all the braids in and doing a little bun, and then I went ahead to apply the gel. I find that I can be a little bit generous with the gel and it doesn't really, like, initially it's white and all that, but it quickly sort of melts into the hair, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I really like this gel, guys. I don't know if you've tried it or any other gels. You know, I have to ask if you've tried any other gels, particularly botanical gels that have laid your very, very stubborn 4C kinky hair. I want to know about it, because if I can find a botanical gel, I'll switch in a second. All right, girl, these are my final results. I mean, it doesn't look bad after the gel after all, and the, you know, the silk scarf. It's pretty decent, I think, for an amateur like myself. But yeah, do leave a comment. Let me know, do you do braids? Do you do twists? How do you manage the tangles? And, you know, all the questions I had in the video. Subscribe, girl, like this video, share this video, and come back for more. Love ya.